My dear community, welcome to my channel. My name is Wei-Jen, and I help people to transform their personal development and then also attract the love they want. Today, I want to talk about the subject is to become magnetic by doing this. And what is this here we're talking about? Well, I want to catch up quickly with you guys. I haven't recorded my YouTube channel video for about a week. And the reason is because I just completed successfully my personal development retreat program. I did this in person in California with this retreat center called Hoffman Process. And I can't wait to share this with you guys, what I've learned from this process. I'm not going to talk about the details, the exercises that I did in this process because I have to respect their policy. But I will say this thing. This is what I learned in the end. I learned self-love in a deeper level, more than what I thought, more than what I expected. Because, self-love is something that I've been experiencing lately a lot. Not just, loving myself by doing XYZ. It is also something that helped me to enhance and boost my compassion, forgiveness, and including self-forgiveness and love towards me and towards to other people who I care. And then also how I perceive the world, how I perceive my relationship with me and other people. As some of you may know, I mentioned it in my previous video, I am a recovered codependent. But what I didn't really, talk about much is that, in the last couple, probably 20 years, I've been holding this, this rigid, this resentment and anger towards to my parents because as a child, I received a lot of traumas from them, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And inevitably, that also, creates a block, invisible block between, in the relationship between me and my partner and other people as well. So even though I really wanted to forgive my parents, what they did to me, still, there was a huge block that I didn't know how to break that block until I joined this Hoffman process for a whole week in person. I realized that, I found out in the end I had tremendous forgiveness towards to my parents. And that love just naturally and organically increased as well. So that is my message today. And I also, today in the end of, after I finished that process, I would say that, the way that I perceive myself, the way that I perceive the world, the way that I perceive incidents and my relationship with other people is very different. It has a lot of compassions there and empathies there. And when I can have self-compassion and self-forgiveness about what I've done wrong in the past, consciously or unconsciously, it also helps me to see the world in a very different way with lots of compassion. So therefore, I don't hold that grudges or that block is in my life anymore. And I feel so free, to be honest. So, I don't want to make this video very long because, there's also a part of me that I don't have that intention that I want to, gain more likes or, have you to, to subscribe my video. If that doesn't attract to you in any way, I don't want to, I don't want to work so hard and then, prove it to anybody that, my video is valid and I need to get some approval. Nothing like that. So that is something that I want to share with you guys, and I hope you find this, this subject very insightful and helpful to you. Because self-love, sometimes I feel like we undervalue that, and when you can discover that, love yourself, not just by, going out getting your manicure done, or, going out, do some shopping to express your self-love. It's also like you have to dive into a deeper level, working on your past and working on the present and in the future. And when things that, blocks you and you see there is a block, be curious, because there's a message for you, and then there's a purpose for you to discover in order to find that self-love. And like I said before, when you can love yourself more, those three things that also increase: self-forgiveness and the forgiveness towards others, compassion, and love. Those three things that also will increase organically. You don't need to go out to find people to forgive, or hold the grudges, or blaming yourself, or carry this guilt, carry this guilt that if you don't do XYZ, or what could have I done, or what I should done this. Nothing like that. You free yourself, and automatically you will feel that you are lovable, you are perfectly enough, and you are loving, and you are loved. You don't need to go out there and try to do extra XYZ to gain approval, or to gain, a couple more likes on your social post. Because I used to be like that, but now, today, no. I found a part of the self-love is also practicing sitting with my feelings and do less. And it may appear that I'm not doing anything, and it may appear that, it could be dangerous if I don't do anything. I may lose something or someone, or I may be left behind with my work or my social circle, right? But I gotta tell you, this inside doesn't feel anything like that. This inside feels there is a warm energy that is containing the love and that warm spot and that safe place for me, by not doing much, but be present and feel the feeling and be open. So that is the message that I want to share with you guys. If you find my videos is very insightful and helpful to you, feel free to leave a like or leave a comment, or even share with, friends or family who you think, may need to hear this, because you never know. There are so many people out there who need to hear this message. And if you are curious about, you want to dive deeper into your, self-development and the transformation, or attract the love or the lifestyle that you desire to have, feel free to book a 30 minutes discovery call to find out if, working with me is a right fit to you. Thank you so much for spending your time watching my video. I feel so grateful and truly appreciate your presence here. Have a lovely day.